can have a chat to these guys during the lunch break. They've just got to get themselves sorted out with the rotation. And as you can see, Bevan Muir out of the blocks with a full head of confidence. If this is anything to go by, the boat just handling a lot better when he's up to pace, as we saw in the earlier qualifying rounds. Just wasn't getting up the boat, wasn't getting into the power enough, the boat just handling poorly indeed. So Bevan Muir now on a bit of pace, in and out of that hairpin, and well, I dare say this is going to be a best lap that we've seen of Bevan Muir so far today.
Yeah, he seems to be a bit quicker, so maybe he hasn't had lunch yet, and he's lost a bit, so he's bouncing around the course something fantastically at the moment. Taking all the right, look at that race line, fantastic. Diving through the middle of the course. This is going to pick up a fantastic time as he comes around to the start-finish line, ladies and gentlemen, and posts a time of 53.081. Great run from Bevan and Aaron there, 53.081.
So Bevan Muir's previous best time was a 60, so he's dropped about 7 seconds off that. Great to see there. Mate, it takes a little bit to get back from the lunch break for the drivers, for the navigators, for the commentators. And young Blake and I walking past the drivers there before and just noticing the concentration levels on their faces, just really game face on, not looking at one another, concentrating on the job at hand. But Paddy Hayden, boat up next. Where will he go? Cole Hayden doing the navigational duties for BD, Steering and Graphics, Oklahoma Auto Electrics, Colour FX, Spray Painting, Dairy Tech and PSP. So Paddy Hayden has come out of the blocks just firing straight from the start of the day.
You can tell by the wash of the water exactly how much guts they're putting in behind these boats. I have picked that up during the course of the day. Look at him go into that hairpin, yeah, gets round, fires it up, just off the pedal a wee bit, down that grandstand straight. What are we doing, KB?
Well, I reckon this is going to be a tidy time. He's been driving it well all day and continuing that style of form. A little bit off it around the far side there. Well off it, in fact. He's gone right off the pace. So Paddy Hayden just gone the wrong way as well. Obviously something's happened in the boat. I'm not too sure. I dare say as he's coming back around to work it out, he's had a discombobulation moment and he's now back on the pace again. So it was a driver error, driver navigational problem. He needs to swing right, keep to the right. He's back on the rotation now, but he's still not sure what he's doing. I'm having a look at his wife, Jade, just down in front of the commentary tower. She's got her arms swinging like an Italian grocer trying to sell oranges at a discount price.
I'll tell you what, when he gets back on the trailer, is he going to get a slap?
Oh, yes, there's going to be some serious conversations going on there.
Well, look, he's too scared to... I'm not... No, the trailer's over there. I don't want to go in there, Katie. I don't want to go in there.
The missus is going to give me a biffo upside my ear hole. All right, Ruben Hoxema coming out now for his run. The rookie. So the Toyota Supra engine, well oversteered, went very deep around there. You were hoping he was going to get into the sub-minute. That is an incorrect rotation there for Ruben Hoxema. I think he's back. No, he's not. He's completely lost. He's going back to see what he can do from here. Now you'll need to go around to the right there. That's much better. Back on rotation now for Ruben Hoxema and Jake Wood, the rookies.
Now, I talked him up before and said he was going to go post 60, but I think he might have let me down going missing that rotation, KB, so I don't quite know. We'll have to see what he's like. See how much he's had for... Oh, off and there's dirt, there he
grass, dirt, and it's going to end up with grass. Oh, he's had more grass than Bob Marley in that run.
I'll tell you what, he is up over... I was trying to talk him up. I'm just going to not even talk about him now. Hey, I tried to talk him up. He had a DNF, and as we look at the replay, around he comes, he overcorrects, up onto the grass, and oh my goodness, I'm in trouble.
Yes, the rescue crew back to good effect. Hey, guess what, mate? We get an opportunity to take a quick break.
Absolutely.
2 boats in, 3 boats in. So that's sort of the way we like to go about it. We'll be back in just a minute while we reconvene, get our brains working after the lunch break, and we'll just put a couple of easy listening tunes on for you. No, wouldn't have a clue, mate.
No, it's me, mate.
All right, back with racing. Kevin Roberts, the Foxton Flyer for Stinger Race Boats. Kendra Death doing the navigational duties here. Qualifying 3, we saw Kevin get it all wrong. Sorry, qualifying 2, qualifying 3, he was much better. During his qualifying run 4, they said that they're just going to go slowly about it. Try and work it out. The Nissan Twin Turbo, some 1,500 horsepower at the man from Foxton's right foot. So we will see how this transpires. Kendra Death keeping him on track at the moment. Oh, and he spat it out. Kevin Roberts. Wah, 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 wah.
Geez, you do that well, Cuddy.
Hey kids, we've got some giveaways here. So we've got Nick Berryman from the Squeeze NZ Riverjet. Nick, how's your day running, mate?
Yeah, happy as at the moment.
Happier than a... No, we won't use that. We've been in trouble for using that term before. So, mate, what do you got here for us?
Oh, we'll get some shirts out. You can make some decisions and ask some questions and hand them out over the next 3-4 rounds.
Right, so if I ask a question, does that mean I have to remember the answer?
Just bullshit like you normally do.
No worries. Righto, Nick, thank you. And out of the commentary tower with you go. So, Nick Berryman from the NZ Riverjet and, of course, Lakes Lodge Okataina. At Lake Okataina there, fantastic wilderness retreat for weddings, parties, corporates, anything. Fantastic place. You've got to get down there, Slim.
Yeah, mate, been there before for a conference, mate. Great place. And, mate, shall I come up with the questions? Because I've got probably a better chance of remembering the answer.
Oh, settle down. You are trying to win the Talking Up Cup bag yourself now, mate.
Settle down.
So, the first question that we are going to ask to give away a couple of T-shirts here is who is the pilot of the NZ Riverjet machine?
Who is the pilot of the NZ Riverjet machine?
Yep, that's the question.
Oh, thought that was the answer.
Hang on.
Oh,
No,
sorry.
Oh, no, you just had me confused. Oh, hang on. We've got some answers down here. We've got a few people in front of commentary here, but nobody's answered. Yes, we've got Nick Merriman. Daisy gets a shirt. Oh, how good's that?
Well
right,
done.
Now we're going to have another question in a little minute. Unfortunately, you guys on the other side there, it's a little bit too far away. Right, who's the cameraman?
Yeah, there we go. Oh, pick me. Pick me.
Mate, I've had a look at the
Stop
size.
it, stop it. Right there, I know what you're going to say.
What, that you'd need 3 of these T-shirts to make one for you to fit into
We
it?
can stitch them together.
Well, I'll tell you what, you'd need to be a good seamstress.
Oh, look, that's enough.
All right, we are going Bars Bugs Racing. We'll be back with the giveaway soon. Blake Bryan, Kate Hoogerbrug on it, 52 Jet Sprinting. Get onto their Facebook page. Wow, Blake Bryan, the short break that they've had during lunch, really working very well for the man at the helm. His fiancée and soon-to-be wife is sitting in the silly seat. So Blake Bryan, the farmer from Gisborne, looking good out there at the moment. And into the hairpin. Wow, continuing that momentum and driving very well on this lap.
I'll tell you what, we nearly had the hands up in the box here because our rotation lady lost her way around the rotation. So I've got my hand up. Is she back on track? Yes, she is. We're okay now. Well, we go.
Mate, Julia Murray sitting right next to us. She's the lady who's the promoter of Wanganui. So you want to be very careful. So now Blake Bryan is actually back on track. He was looking the goods out there, rotational problem, and that's a 61.228. 61.228 now, Slim. While you're giving the lady sitting next to us on our right here, Julia, a bit of curry, just remember, mate, that she has a good backhand.
She has a good backhand?
Yeah,
But that's okay because you're closer to her than me.
You should see how long her arms go. So the next question won't be who's the cameraman, because Jacob.
But I knew the answer though. His name's Liam. Oh, hang on.
Nelson.
No,
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, if you're leaning on the fence, could you please not lean on the fence? That is a catch fence. We want you about 3 metres back from the fence, please. Pip Thompson and Karen Wakeland out on track. The girls had an off-track excursion earlier in the day. Their last qualifying run saw them have a good run. We're hoping that this being the only boat left out of the Link Engine Management Garage, the 4-boat team is the only one still on the water at the moment. So let's see and hope that these girls can get a really good run in here, and we want to see them feature in that top 9. I slowed it right down in the end.
yeah, they did, mate. They slowed it right down. Took a little bit of the bank with them, but they're going to get through okay. Hopefully these two, Pip Thompson and Karen Wakeland, They're going to post a good time if they can just keep it together. A couple more rotations as they come around the bend. They'll come through and hang a left. Round towards the start-finish line. This is looking like a flash time for them, folks. We're looking at a 55.423. A 55.423. And just check the abacus there, KV. I think that's their best time.
Yes, absolutely, by 1.1 seconds.
So we'll take that. Now, I am impressed. You have brought the abacus up with you.
Yes.
And do you know how to use it?
Well, actually, what I was doing earlier is that Pip Thompson just got one yellow bead and one green bead quicker than she was last time.
Fantastic. So remember the hundreds, tens and ones column and all of that? And
Yeah, well, that's right. See,
yeah, so,
confusing.
yeah, okay. We'll just go back to, we'll let Julia do it for us.
Yeah, I think
she's
we'll
got
rely
the
on
clock.
computer technology that we have before us as we
Yep.
see Scotty Donald and Nicole Reed. Scotty Donald really driving very, very well here today. This is qualifying for the unlimited category, and Scotty Donald right up to pace. Was 7th in the last qualifying round, which sees him well up the list from where we would normally see him at this time of the day.
Yeah, that's looking a nice steady hand of Nicole there as he guides him through the hairpin. Let's watch him come out. Look at that. Just like a ball one. Absolutely fantastic line.
Scotty Donald just looking really good. This 500 cubic inch vessel just working very, very well for this new package. Seems to have settled nicely, and they've both got into the rhythm. The rotation is not a problem, just getting the speed. As Scott Donald, Nicole Reesby coming into the line. Great time, 51.932.
Straight into P1.
Stoked with that, 2 seconds quicker than his previous best time.
Yeah, straight into P1 for those two. Give them a round of applause as they go back down the chute, ladies and gentlemen. A great run. That's your P1 leaders so far. Great run.
Aaron Hansen next out in the Dual Tech Consultants machine, and brought to you by Mo's Mowing as well. The contractor from Tauranga is at the helm. Julianne Shanks, the contract resource management planner, sitting in the silly seat. So Aaron Hansen has run a 52nd and a bit of change lap. So this man at the moment here today for round 3 of the New Zealand Jetsprints Series, brought to you by Mouthfresh toothpaste, the best tasting toothpaste in the world, has been doing very, very well. A little bit knifey in a couple of spots here for Aaron. Wow, that's a brave line straight up that front chute. Lost a lot of momentum on the exits of the Mouthfresh Ambient.
I'll tell you what though, there's a lot of wash coming out the back of that boat as they come through the wash machine there, as you refer to that, KV. He'll come back round. Yeah, he's looking pretty though. He's picked up a bit of time. He comes back through. He's got a great handle on this machine. As he comes back round towards the Mouthfresh finish line, we'll see what sort of time. There we go, post 50, 49.635. 49.635. A great time from Aaron and Julianne.
I tell you, that is sensational. Qualifying for one more qualifying run for all 3 classes. Aaron Hansen's laid one down and said, righto, we're not mucking around now. We're in for the big game. We're in for the long game. See what you can do. As we, Baden Gray and Darren and Toddy Todd, the one-eyed navigator, make their way to the start line in the specialist.
I've got a question for a t-shirt. Can you name our runner, our pit runner?
That's a good one.
What's the name of our pit
That is a
runner?
good one. That is a very, very good question. So, Baden Gray out on track at the moment. So, Cole Patrick, g'day to you. Baden Gray loving the new hull, straight out of the box and straight into the power after his first qualifying run. The boys really starting to dip the toe in, put the pressure onto the pedal. A little bit slow up that front chute. Baden Gray traditionally after the lunch break tends to go a little bit slower, ease his way back into the day. So
I'll tell you what, we should have had the lunch break at 10 o'clock. These guys are starting to get quicker now for the qualifying as they hoon around there. Nice hand wheel. Look at just about. Look.
Very knifey through there, oversteered it in a big way in Baden Gray.
Over, under, and through they go, folks. to pick up a time of 53.599. A 53.599 for Baden Gray and Darren Todd. And man, they just about got into trouble, but they went left, right, left, got out of that, and back round to the finish line.
Well, that's 2 seconds slower than their previous best time, so very disappointing for them. But we now hear the thump of the blown 440 cube Ford with Richard Murray at the helm, Joe Rathbone sitting in the navigator's seat. Had a chat to these guys during the lunch break. I said to them, it's either got to be fuel or it's got to be electrical. They said, bugger off.
Here comes Snap, Crackle and Pop. Here we go, folks.
Well, here's what begs the question. Will Richard Murray try to drive through the problem that has been occurring time and time again? Will he try and squeeze the throttle for that problem? He's backing up. That's the smack into the wall. Oh, that's a hard hit, ladies and gentlemen. And that is not the way that you want to do that. This could be a Bob the Builder moment.
Oh, there he goes. Look at the safety crew. That was a belly flop moment from our rescue crew as he was testing the deep water. Just belly flopped into the middle of the track. And let's hope they're all okay over there on the far side. But we look at the replay. Did we catch that? No, we did. Oh, you're lucky you're not going to get a backhander. But no, he lost it. It went snap, crackle and bang as it hit the tyre wall. Caveman, that's not impressive, mate, and very, very hard luck for these two.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well, it's not the fall, it's a sudden stop at the bottom, and that, even though that tyre wall does have a little bit of give, you're still hitting that at a great rate of knots, so I dare say that might leave a seatbelt mark or two. Hey, righto, so who's been our pit runner was the question. Let's ask this young man here, who's our pit runner for the day been?
Richard Murray.
No, Richard Murray's the man who just hit the wall.
What was...
Blake.
That's
Well,
better.
that's the one.
That's better.
Hey, I've got another question for this man over here, this young man here. What's your name?
Blake.
Well done, Blake. You got your name right. You get a T-shirt as well. And this is brought to you by the Squeeze NZ Riverjet, the best commercial jet boating operation in New Zealand. So book onto that. You can get into the thermal hot springs. You'll see over there that Richard and Joe, the safety crew just over there, just checking on them, making sure that they are okay. This is a normal process that we do see. It's quite a decent size impact, so they'll be just checking on them, making sure that all their signs are okay, that they can move their fingers, their toes. And we've got people from Brazil watching the jet sprinting. Whoa, so we got some Brazilians out there.
Heads up.
Hey, do you know that Donald Trump was told that there was a Brazilian people coming into America, and he went, ooh, how many is that?
Davey, stick to your day job, mate. Climb the ladder and get on the roof.
Well, I can't. Somebody knocked off me ute.
Yeah, true. Sorry, mate. I didn't want to bring it up again.
Jeez,
But,
I tell you what, you're bringing up vomiting dog stuff there. Hey, listen, we're going to take a break and we'll be back in a minute, hey?
Fantastic.
We might see if we can get Richard to come up into the commentary tower on his way past, but they have certainly done the long walk away.
It means the good idea. They've been checked from the ambulance, so that must have given them the thumbs up, so that's all good. Either that or they've forgotten, they've got to go back that way.
Yeah, or maybe they dropped their wallet, or
I don't know.
They're out in the middle of nowhere, just
Maybe
walking
they're
around, looking for mushrooms.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, we've just got some information from a race control. We are going to go to the 5th qualifier, and normally we would go top 9, top 6, top 3, but we are changing the program, and it's going to be top 9, and then an all-in shootout for the 6 fastest boats in each category. We'll be shooting it out for the podium place. That is going to make it interesting, Slimbo.
Woo! I'm looking forward to that already, I tell you.
6 does not go into 3.
A 6-gun shootout.
Yeah, love it. It is going to be a cracker.
Right, so as we did a few weeks ago, mate, when we were at Carapiro, we're going to do a pick the winner, all right? So I'm a betting man, as you know. There's going to be 6 boats. You've got to name your, put your money where your mouth is, fella.
Righto, no worries at all, mate. I'll bet you the slab I was going to pay you.
Yeah, trust you.
Yeah, that'll be right.
Trust
We'll work something out, mate. Hey, Mouthfresh, Rob Coley, the best tasting toothpaste in the world, and of course biodegradable toothbrushes, the world's first true biodegradable baby wipes. Environmentally conscious, but when he's behind the helm, it is going to go hardcore. So Robert Ange Coley out there. I had a chat to him during the lunch break. He said he's just going to loosen the back of the boat up. It was fairly tight. They're removing a shim out of the back of it to set the jet unit down just a little bit, and that is looking a lot better. Rob not looking as knifey in this early part of the lap as we've seen him.
That's still a good split time though, 22.024 for Robin Ange as they come through the Mouthfresh hairpin, nice and easy as you think he would do. I tell you what, if he's loosened the back of the boat, K-Man, I'd hate to see what he's done if he'd tightened it up.
Well, mate, the interesting thing with this is after the crash of Richard Murray and Joe Rathbone, these guys have been sitting in the fireproof race suits just baking their brains on the launch ramp. But Rob Coley has come out, cleared the head, and a 51.469 Rob Coley to P2, and about 1.8 seconds slower than the time that Aaron Hansen set.
Yeah, that's a good run from Robin Ange there. They'll be happy with that going into P2. So we'll be looking for them.
So Nick Berryman coming up in the NZ Riverjet machine, the man who very kindly gave us the t-shirts to give away. So from the squeeze, the best commercial jet boat tour in New Zealand.
Wait for it, he'll have some serious power coming out of the chute.
So this boat certainly up for sale, and don't forget, if you want to go top 3 in the world, this is the package you need. It is a proven package. It is top 3 in the world style package. So if you want to get into unlimited style racing, go and have a chat to Nick Berryman. Fast, reliable. So Nick and Rochelle Berryman out on track at the moment. Up the front chute, into the hairpin they go.
Yeah, he swings out of that quite nicely, Davey, as he fires down the bank straight. Oh, he's got this machine humming as they come through the middle of the course. He's got a couple to go. A right-hander, then swing back into a left-hander. This Nick Berryman and Rochelle Berryman, they can on track to post a extremely good time as they swing round. It's going to be a flat 51.907. 51.907 slots them into 3rd position. And there we go, folks. That was an impressive run as well. So we'll get back to you very soon with the positions.
Well, at the moment, Glenn Head, the Altherm Lucas Oil's machine, was on the ramp, but we have not. The boat has left the ramp. Glenn Head has left the ramp, so we just get news from our race.